Hey everyone, Broadbent here and welcome back to another Stranded Deep video. Today we're going to be checking out the 0.61 experimental update that has brought some very important bug fixes and also a really nice key feature that has been missing from this game since launch. So we're going to get all into that in today's video. So straight off the bat, I'm going to knock off some of the bug fixes to do with sharks. So there's been a fix for sharks not losing interest when players are out of reach. So if a shark's far enough away now, it should lose interest and stop attacking you. Also, sharks will no longer attack invalid targets. So not really sure what targets they were attacking that were invalid, but that's nice to know. And probably the most important fix for sharks is that sharks no longer get stuck under terrain, which is nice to see, because I think on this island right here, I do have a lot of sharks under the island, so it's nice to see that I can be able to hunt those down now. I think I had one like right here somewhere. Now, there's also been a lot of changes to do with island loading and billboards and things like that. So I'm going to actually travel to my main home island here, because that's where a bunch of stuff is. Now, I'm not going to use God mode to fly over there, because if you travel really fast and fly there, it does cause some issues. So I'm going to go in the boat as normal. I just realized it's quite funny how they've added all these fixes for sharks after I kill the Meg. So the next big bug that's been fixed is to do with these like billboards here. So player-built structures, or dynamic structures I guess, had like a billboard that used to show up in the wrong location when you come back to the island. Actually, this is a very good example. Oh my god, lag spike. You see that all the way over there in the cave? Well, the base is actually here, so I'm going to wait until this whole thing loads here. There we go. I'm going to swim over now, and you will see the base start to load in here. It's in the wrong location, so this is actually working as intended right now. This is sort of part of the fix. Why is there a snake here? So in order to fix it, you got to save and reload. So this is the bug right over here. If I save and reload, this should never occur again. This has been fixed. So I just want to clarify once again that I have made a backup and I will not be saving this progress. So I'm going to save and reload, and this should never happen again, which is really nice to see. Okay, now it's all reloaded. Hopefully, we'll never see that bug again. Good riddance. Now, the next thing I want to cover, I can actually use fly mode for. Basically, you should now be able to see dynamic structures or player-built structures from much further away now. So, if I just keep going back, we'll test that. And the structure's still visible, still visible, still visible. Oh my god, still visible. Yeah, that is pretty darn far. What if I go to an island here? I can still see it. That's impressive. I like that. Now, unfortunately, the devs haven't really decided to do the same thing for small rocks, which I really want them to do. Ben, please consider it. You can still see it in the left-hand side there, right here. Wow. I'm actually impressed. 100%. That's nice. That's really nice. Oh my god, just over here, I'll zoom in. You can see my little outpost there too. Wow. Like, one thing that I find quite ridiculous about it is it's so good that you can see this, but you can't see, like, all of this stuff. I get it, it's custom scale, it's not technically supported. Oh my god, this lag spike. So there's been a potential fix for when you re-enter an island, and there's all that, like, the ghost blocks flying everywhere, all the crates, all the farming plots that you built. They often just go flying in the air. Now, there's been a possible fix for that. It's not guaranteed, so fingers crossed that that is fixed. If you're still having issues with it, make sure to post it on the Steam forums. So there was a bug where the attack and damage animations for the hammerhead were not playing, but that's been fixed. Unfortunately, I haven't found a single hammerhead yet in Season 4, so I can't really say that I've seen it, but it's nice to know it's been fixed. There's been a bug fix for building constructions being super glitchy and hard to place. Now, it's hard to give you a visual example because I haven't really experienced that. Maybe I have, but it's such a broad sort of explanation. So here's a nice shot of my castle to represent. So previously, the fish traps weren't properly loading the fish. So when you loaded your game, you wouldn't have any fish in your fish traps if you did before. But now that has been fixed, so you should have your fish in your fish trap. That's a lot of fish. The fish trap also wasn't catching all types of fish, but it now is. Nice. So these little guys apparently weren't draggable once they'd been speared. Not sure if that's like right here, for example, or like this. But now you can drag them around. Also, the same thing goes for birds. So it's time to come around to the largest feature in this update, which is you can now recover resources from structures. So right here, I'm going to give this a test for the first time. I've got an axe with me. I'm just going to break this. Whoa, I got everything back. Wow, look at that. And then you get some little debris that will despawn or like go underneath. Really nice little effect there. Wow, I got all the bricks back. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to have had this, but I've just noticed this one tiny billboard right there. I think that's another little bug that might need to be ironed out because it's only that one. Oh no, it's a few more too. It's just a few. It's really strange. Oh, hey, elevator. So this foundation takes 4 clay bricks to build it. Now, in theory, I should get 4 back if the pattern holds up. If you get all the resources back, that's amazing. Maybe a little bit OP, actually. Because otherwise there's no consequences for building things wrong, apart from item durability, like this axe here. And I got all the resources back, so it's a 100% drop rate by the looks of it. It might be different with... Oh, I like that you can interact with those. Might be different with different resources. So a plank floor costs 4 planks. I'm going to give it a go with this one too. Okay, what have we got here? 1, 2, 3. Interesting. I only got 3 planks back from that one, so I think they're probably going to change it with the clay. Maybe it's because clay's more expensive. You get it all back, but have a little play around with it and let me know what you think to this. I love it. I really love it. I'm so happy with that. Oh, there's also been a few other changes with the sharks that I forgot to mention. Shark avoidance has also been improved, so they will no longer, like, you know, just completely ignore you. And also the jitter and circling players should have been improved as well. They've also added a shark nudge attack for when the player is close by. Looking forward to seeing that one, actually. So there's been a pretty major change in my eyes anyway. So right here I've got a refined knife in my inventory. If I wanted to skin this, normally I would have to take my refined knife out and skin it like this. But it's been changed. As long as you've got one in your inventory, you can just do it like that. Really, really refreshing change. Love it.
Oh, gross.
So, in procedurally generated worlds, the mineable rock and mineable clay resource spawn chance has been increased by 25%, so it should be a lot easier to find clay and rocks now. Just to clarify, once again, that's for procedural islands, not for custom islands. I can't find any right now, unfortunately, but previously the birds would not die if you hit them with a spear. But yeah, now they do. So in the changelog, there's apparently a fix for the mast, and that's all it says. The ladder is included in it, but it's a very, very brief mention. So what I'm going to do is quickly just try it and make sure it's all working fine. I think the issue was that you couldn't get down. I noticed that anyway. It was very hard to get down, if not impossible. So if I climb up here, see if I can get down. Yeah, I can get down. And see if I can go up here too. Wait, can I not get up there? At least I was pretty confident that you could climb this, but maybe not. But you can definitely get back down, which is very, very important. Now, there's also been a fix for motion blur not working at all. I don't know who uses motion blur, but now if you want to use it, it will work. There's also an entry in the changelog for fixing the loading ticker orientation. I think that's the little spinner icon when you're loading a game. I think it was going the wrong way, for example. Not too sure, don't hold me to it, but I think that's what's been fixed. So just to round up this update, there's a few things that I want to mention. The first one is, of course, if you do have the issue with the billboards for playable structures show up in the wrong place, make sure you save and reload your game or exit and reload the island. You know, sail away a bit and come back, and that should fix the issue. I would highly suggest saving and reloading though. But if you're still having the issue after that, make sure to go to the Steam forums and let the devs know so we can help get it fixed sooner. Now, not too sure what's going on here with these. It looks like a very minor, like, side effect of the fix. Like, it's just a little bug that it might need to iron out. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I'm in God mode. We'll see. But I'm so pleased to be able to get resources back from structures now. So that applies to everything. Sticks, tarp, I imagine. So I just want to test something really quickly here. If I build a cloth wall like this, do I get some tarp back? Okay, I think I said tarp. I meant cloth. I do! Wow, that's amazing. This is so good. I like this. Nice job. So that's everything I've got to show you in this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to press that like button. It really does help support the channel. Great job, Ben and Sam, once again on all the bug fixes. The bug fixes are so important, and I'm happy to see a lot of them flowing in. And that improved render distance looks so damn cool. Ben and Sam, if you happen to be watching, please consider for the small rocks. Like, please? Alright everyone, so thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.